both are doing a good job. Hopefully move as well. Not freshmen up and down these lineups. 10 seconds left to wrestle in the match. Really
yeah, I think the team wrestled well today. I think they went after it, and they looked good. Conditioning looked good. Techniques improving every weekend, and I mean, it's just saw a lot of attitude out there, which is what it takes to be the best and to win the big matches, and as we get into the postseason here. So I think the guys wrestled really well.
David, a lot of those guys in their lineup. Is that a little extra special to beat an Ohio team?
Yeah, it was nice to beat those guys. I mean, I grew up wrestling with a lot of those guys. I mean, I've wrestled almost everyone, 25 to 60, 65 at some point in my career. So I grew up with friends and working out with a lot of those guys. But with new friends off the mat, on the mat, you gotta beat them.
Is there ever any talk, like in the week leading up, just back and forth a little bit?
No, not really.
Quentin, what was a better crowd, this weekend or last weekend? I think they both reached almost 7,000. Kind of cool seeing this atmosphere come out regularly now.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the best atmosphere in the country. To have back-to-back weeks like that, it makes it so much fun for us as wrestlers to go out there, and we get excited for that, and I just think everybody enjoys it.
How fun was that headlock?
It is a lot of fun. It's always fun when you get to throw someone.
Your double looked pretty good too.
Oh yeah, so it was setting up the headlock.
Cael, it looked like Morgan tweaked his knee a little bit. I know he's had some trouble with that earlier in the year. It looked like he was okay to finish the match, obviously.
Yeah, Dan Monthly, our trainer's very good at what he does, and he can tell right away if it's catching or if there's any, how serious the damage is, really, for the most part. And that's all good, so that was good to see. But yeah, he's got flexible knees, and sometimes that's good, sometimes it's not, because you kind of put yourself in bad positions more if you, because you're used to being able to do that. But yeah, he'll be fine, which is good, obviously.
Coach, can you talk about what you're seeing from guys in their middleweights like David and Ed and Quentin, with big matches like this? You guys had a tech fall, 2 falls, 2 majors, not just decisions, but big wins. Talk about what that means for your guys this far into the season.
Well, I thought it was awesome, and that was, it was against good opponents, too, in those weights, and those guys, I mean, you get a tech or a pin, and the whole place goes crazy. I mean, that's enough motivation, I think the whole team's going to be wanting to do that, and I think that's good for the program. You can't really get that feeling that you get when everyone jumps up and goes crazy, really any other way, and it's pretty neat. These guys, I mean, they did a great job. The dual meet had potential to be a very close dual meet, but when you get in those big matches and you start getting the tech falls, I think David got started with our first bonus points. You can kind of open it up there, and that's what they did. And then fall, and so getting that, having that leadership from our older kids is a big deal. Not that old, but older than the other guys. Yeah.
Do you think the toughest competition Ed gets is in the room, and how do you keep him so sharp when he's not really challenged on much of the match? It seems.
Well, I think our room is about as good as it can get anywhere in the world, just especially in the upper weights there. But he's just enjoying himself out there, and the bigger the match, he's wrestling for the team, and he knows the team needs him to go out there and do those types of things, and that's it. I mean, he's just wrestling great. I think early in his career he would, he'd be standing around the edge or just kind of because he can type of a thing, or just kind of goofing around. But now he's goofing around with a purpose and real intent to score points. And he's hard to stop. He's so quick, and his conditioning's great. So it's a lot of fun when he goes out there and does what he's doing.